Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dolynny TV, and it is official. After 40% of the NHL season, that wrapped up in Game 33 last time out to the Carolina Hurricanes. So it took the Oilers more than 40% of the season to lose 3 games in a row. And what a way to lose 3 games in a row, I must say. This Minnesota Wild Edmonton Oilers game, guys. Okay, if you didn't catch the Carolina Hurricanes game review, you may not be familiar with the reference I'm going to make right here. But at the end of my video, I had given this long, drawn out kind of like metaphor for the game about riding a roller coaster, or I guess my experience riding a roller coaster at Callaway Park in September 2018. Well, at the end of it, what I said after that 6-3 loss to the Carolina Hurricanes, I said, look at it this way. After everything you've learned about that roller coaster, right at the start of it, you sized it up, you said, yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. And then you ride it, and you are visibly shaking. You are shook. You are absolutely traumatized by the entire thing, right? You're traumatized. There's 2 things you can do. You can say, never again. I will never do that again. I'm going to walk away. Or you can get right back on it. And ladies and gentlemen, after that roller coaster game against the Carolina Hurricanes the other day, the Edmonton Oilers chose option B and got right back on the wacky, wonderful 2 loop-de-loop roller coaster at Callaway Park and said, let's go again. Now, unfortunately, again, it's a losing effort, but this one almost way worse than Carolina and somehow way better than Carolina. Okay, this is some kind of weird, messed up, like this is the Oilers literally saying to themselves, and this was the danger last year. Okay, this is anyone who wants to say this team's falling apart. This is, I'll give you a bone. Okay, this is the Oilers saying, oh yeah, this is good, this is fun, and then the Oilers crap the bed or whatever they do, and the next game the Oilers are like, hey bud, I'll hold that. You go out there and you do that, or passing the beer. You get what I'm saying? The hold my beer thing that's all the rage on the internet sometimes. That seems to be what the Oilers like to do in certain scenarios this year. And my goodness, through the first 5 games of the year, it was absolutely electric for us, right? They said, hold my beer, crazy comeback inbound. And now all of a sudden we're back in that weird kind of topsy-turvy world. And like I said, it's only defined by one thing, an absolute roller coaster for the Edmonton Oilers these last 2 games, right? Think about Carolina down 6-3 or down 3-0, come back 3-3, lose 6-3. We'll add this up right here, right now. Okay, let's add this up right here, right now, as this one is gonna be a roller coaster, ladies and gentlemen. This one started off with the 3rd goal of the year from Oscar Klefbom. The Oilers absolutely wiped, mopped, whatever the word is, the floor with the Minnesota Wild in the first 8 minutes. They drove the pace. They were getting shots. They were doing everything. Sam Gagner, James Neal get the 2 assists. So right there, depth, scoring. My goodness, right on. That's what we want to see. Well, then the Oilers kind of forgot how to play hockey. Jordan Greenway scores a goal. No real fault. Like, if you're going to fault Mike Smith on this one, my goodness, guys. I know I like to blame Smith. Everybody loves to blame Smith. It's not Smith's fault on the first goal. Really not. Carson Soucy, Luke Kunin get the assists on a puck that bounced off Smith's glove, which if Greenway wouldn't have been there, puck goes down harmlessly covered. Problem is, the Minnesota Wild have hockey figured out. Shoot the puck from the point, man in front, equals good things happen. Simple. Math is simple. Math is not hard unless you're that Boston Bruins player who thought there's 83 games in the NHL. However, let's go. Jason Zucker, this goal, my goodness. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Rookie Ethan Bear gets burnt. Rookie gets burnt. Story of every single rookie's career, yes, but you've been in the NHL a lot longer than most rookies when they get burnt that bad, Mr. Bear. A little bit of step up would have been nice. So it sucks to suck, but down 2-1 going into the second period. Well, let's not fret. The Oilers, they grease a power play with a few minutes. Let me get the actual number. Why not? I've got the actual number here. They grease a power play 49 seconds into the second period. The only real bad thing Carson Soucy did all night was take a penalty, which led to Leon Draisaitl's 20th goal of the NHL season, assisted by Connor McDavid and Oscar Klefbom. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're counting, that's 2 points on 2 goals from defensemen. That's something we have never gotten enough of, is points from our defensemen on goals. Well, there you go. 2 and 2, we're perfect. Problem is, then all of a sudden, the Oilers... absolutely falling apart. Marcus Foligno, yeah, you know what? That was a what you gonna do? I fault Mike Smith on that one, 100%. Ryan Hartman, Victor Rask pick up the assist. There was no reason that Mike Smith couldn't have made a better attempt at trying to save that puck. Then, well, this one, not much else Mike Smith could have done. Ryan Donato streaks down the side, snaps one glove side. Sounds like a Koskinen goal. Until you rewind and you watch Mr. Darnell Nurse go for a change as soon as the puck hit the center line. And you're like, man, Darnell Nurse really couldn't have skated any harder to the bench. Laziest change of the year I've seen on replay. My goodness, absolutely brutal. Get your head in the play. But hold on. What did I say? Get your head in the play. We're down 4-2. And then all of a sudden, yeah, the gloves came off at 14:28. A chippy affair at some points, really just centering around Darnell Nurse and a couple Minnesota Wild players. Jordan Greenway, the goal scorer for the Wild, they go at it. And Darnell Nurse, check the live stream for my reaction, absolutely hands his butt to him. Uppercuts over the top and just whooped him. An absolutely fantastic effort from Darnell Nurse dropping the gloves. You don't get to see many scraps like that, especially where Darnell Nurse fought off the ref not once, but twice to punch Greenway as many times as he possibly could and send a message. And let me tell you, that message, it was not very well received by the Edmonton Oilers. Also, shout out, Carson Soucy got another assist on that Donato goal. Gaetan Haas, though, man in front, shot from the point. Okay, this is hockey is simple. Hockey is not hard. Hockey is easy math. Adam Larson, who all night was firing the puck from the point, firing it at the net. You love to see it. The defenseman trying to grease something gets the third. Oh, yeah. You like what I'm saying? Third defenseman point on 3 goals for the Oilers tonight on Gaetan Haas's 3rd goal of the season, which is his 3rd deflection goal. Shout out Reed Wilkins for that fun stat of the season. Let's go. Let's go, boys. We were right back in it. 4-3 Minnesota. Then, well, you know what? Leon Draisaitl scored his 20th goal of the season tonight, so obviously you're going to have to get Connor McDavid his 20th goal of the season. And my goodness, guys, absolutely fantastic pressure by the top line. Yes, Draisaitl, McDavid, Kassian, however, top line. And, well, it's not Draisaitl, McDavid, Kassian factoring into this goal. It's Darnell Nurse across to Ethan Bear. No look back slot, but he knew Connor McDavid was there, or this puck wouldn't have went in for Connor McDavid's 20th goal of the season. And my goodness, guys, you getting this? You getting where I'm saying roller coaster? We were tied 4-4 with less than about 7 minutes to play in the 3rd period. Then, you know what? Say what you will about Mike Smith. Say what you will about the Oilers defense. This was a good hockey goal by Eric Staal. Absolutely fantastic. I am not faulting the Oilers. This is as beautiful of a hockey goal as you can possibly get for Eric Staal. Bang, bang, one-timer from the slot, back in the net, defense moving. I got no complaints on the Oilers' end side of things. That's a goal scorer, scoring a goal scorer's goal. Eric Staal, congratulations on goal number 9 of the season. You beat us clean. Good on you. Now, okay, all of a sudden, then... No, not as good. Luke Kunin's 7th goal of the season, not as good. No, Jordan Greenway, Joel Eriksson Ek get assists, but that one was ugly. Darnell Nurse gets banged up a bit in the corner, and the puck squirts right into the slot, and Luke Kunin beats a frazzled Mike Smith who didn't know the puck could possibly be there. Good night. Over, done with, finished, was what it was. 6-4. Oh, but hold on. Hold on. You know what I said about that hold my beer? Yeah, the Oilers thought they had a comeback in them. Yeah, we were down 6-4. pulled the goalie and got a face-off that was neatly pushed ahead by Zach Kassian's forechecking effort. He somehow reversed it to the short side of the net, close side of the net, whatever you want to say. And guess who got open in his 800th career game? Yeah, that just so happens to be James Neal. And James Neal went in and scored his 15th goal of the season. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is after loop number 2, loop-de-loop number 2. That is how this game finished, a 6-5 final, in which the Oilers did get 33 shots on net. But in there somewhere, I'm not telling you how many times Nuge didn't shoot, how many times Draisaitl didn't shoot, McDavid didn't shoot, and all around where it is. The Oilers played much cleaner of a game in the giveaway department, only 2 giveaways. Minnesota, though, took away the puck 10 out of 10 times, and there were only 14 takeaways. The faceoffs dead even at 33 apiece. And, well, realistically, guys, we just couldn't cash that Joel Eriksson Ek penalty late in the second period because we took a penalty for slashing by Oscar Klefbom. Lazy play to create that back the other way, but a game in which Mike Smith is now below 500, 6 goals against, 769 save percentage, and well, Kaapo Kähkönen not much better, 848 save percentage on 33 shots against. So yes, much better, but still not realistically that much better, guys. Here you go. We've rode the roller coaster twice now. We're now on a 3-game losing streak. What are you gonna do? That roller coaster's kicking our butt. Are you gonna walk away? Say the season's over? I hope, if you're saying the season's over, I hope you go donate your time at a homeless shelter. Donate your time walking dogs at the Humane Society. It's Christmas season. Go cook some meals for some less fortunate families. Put together a Christmas hamper. There's much better things you can do than spend your time being bitter about the Oilers if you want to write off the season right now, okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. Because 2 things can be true at once. Very true at once. And that's a line stolen from Facebook, social media currently, in the climate we have in Alberta when it comes to the economy and what's happening provincially. I don't like talking politics, but I'm setting up where I'm stealing this from, is simply 2 things can be true at once. You can be concerned about how the Oilers are playing, and you cannot be panicked about losing this year. Does that make sense? You can be concerned the Oilers aren't playing good, but you can also not be panicked that the Oilers are out of the playoff hunt. Yeah, sure, we're not in first at the end of tonight. Did you have this team as a first place team? I didn't either. So what's the problem with not being first? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Guys, I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. Chew on that. If you're going to complain, go do something good for your neighbor this holiday season, okay? That's what I'm going to tell you. We live in Alberta. It snows. I challenge you. I've told you this in several videos already this winter. I said I'm going to get a second video up, but first I'm going to go shovel the entire block. I challenge you. Step up. If you've got nothing good to say about the Oilers tonight, don't write it. Step up. Go shovel the sidewalk for all your neighbors. Guys, I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. I'm up on. Out of here.